Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for joining me today. I'm Spiguyver, this is Spiguyver Backpacking, and I'm out here today with a new product to me. It's only been on the market for a little while. You guys have seen me test and talk about some of the Wild Zora foods. The bars I really like. They're a combination of vegetables and meat. They've got the paleo meals to go, so if you're looking for a really clean option for healthy eating out on the trail, those are definitely options you should check out. But newer to their line of offerings are these. And so right now they come in 3 different flavors, and those are soups. So these are small little soup packets that you can take out on the trail with you and make up really quickly. So why don't we take a pretty close look at what these are. Let's go. All right guys, so I have enjoyed the food that I've tried from Wild Zora, especially recently. They kind of redid the formula on all of their paleo meals to go, and so they have a little bit more seasoning in them. And if you like a little bit more flavor, bring some seasoning packets, bring some salt and pepper or whatever else you like to spice up your meals, and add that after you make it. Take a test, see what you want. If you need to add some more, then add it. But what I've got today are these 3 different soups that they now offer. So this is real soup, real quick. You can see. This one is the lemon chicken soup, and it is with carrots, green onion, and dill. Then I've got the picante beef soup, and this one is with pasture-raised ghee, kale, cayenne, and red bell peppers. And then the last one is the Tuscan chicken soup, which is with pasture-raised ghee, tomato, spinach, and sweet potato. So I have tried a couple of these and really like them. They don't take long to reconstitute, to rehydrate, and they're nice for a colder kind of snack. I wouldn't call them a meal. Now you could make them a meal by adding them. What I did was I actually added one to a ramen packet, and it was really along the lines of a ramen rescue from Packet Gourmet. So if you take this Tuscan chicken soup and you add it to a chicken ramen packet, it hits the spot really well. If you're just looking for something quick to warm you up on a cooler day, this one here was really good. I have not tried this one yet, but I have a second one here. I've got water, I've got my stove, I've got my pot. So why don't we make one of these up and take a look at it? All right, let's get it going. Okay, so what I've got here is the picante beef soup, and it's made with 100% grass-fed beef. And if we're looking at the instructions on the back, it says pour contents into a mug or bowl and add 8 to 10 ounces of hot water. So I'm gonna go with 8 ounces. So I've got my water here, got my mug. It's 8 ounces right there. What I'm using is a new Polar Core alcohol stove right here. This is one that not many people have seen. And I've just got a small little alcohol bottle. I'm just gonna put a good amount in there so that it soaks it up. Put a little right here along the wicking so that I can start it. And it's a lot like a Fancy Feast type stove. So I'm gonna light this, if I can get my lighter to work. There we go. Okay, so we've got that lit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pot on there. Throw the lid on. We're gonna let that come to a boil. Now, one of the things that could be seen as a little bit of a disadvantage with these is the number of calories in there. So it's again, like the other Wild Zora stuff and paleo meals to go type things, it's a very clean food. Like I said, 100% grass-fed. It's no gluten, grain, or added sugar. You know, this is only a 13-gram package, so it's very light. But it also doesn't add a whole lot. It's got 60 calories, just 60 calories. If you go to the chicken ones. The chicken ones are both 50 calories. So I'll show you guys the nutrition contents and stuff on these. So here we go. There is the beef. This is the lemon chicken. So you can see, not super calorie dense, but they're very light. And as either a quick pick-me-up during the day or as an additive to something else, throwing this into maybe some, well, I already said that it would go really well with ramen, which I have done. It could also be used with something like mashed potatoes or just, you know, maybe some noodles, maybe a different side, maybe a north side. Add these in just to add a little bit of protein. It's not a huge amount of protein, 5 grams for this one, but it is something, and it does taste pretty good from the ones I've tried, but we're gonna see on this one. So we've got the water down here going. Once it comes to temperature, we're gonna get this added in, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so the water is heating up really nicely. It's starting to get some bubbles in there. So as it completes heating up, I'm gonna go ahead, open this, show you guys what it looks like in here. So there is the packet. You can see it's got the spices in there, it's got the broth, and it's got nice size pieces of beef in there, along with other little veggies and stuff. So I'm gonna pour it in there and give it a stir while we bring this still up to temperature. Okay. Let that finish up. Okay, so we've got the soup made up. It's right here. I don't know how well you can see it. I'll pull some spoonfuls up. There you can see it's got a nice broth. It's got pretty good chunks of beef in there. Not a ton of beef, but enough that I'm getting some in most of the scoops that I'm pulling up. I don't know how well you guys can see that right there, but there's definitely some in there. It smells pretty good. So let's take a little spoonful. It's got a little bit of everything in it. It's probably really hot. Oh, it's got some good heat to it. Not overbearing, but a nice solid heat. Again, it's got a very fresh flavor. You know, it's not very thick. It is pretty liquidy in there. So it's almost one that you can just kind of sip, kind of savor the broth. I like, this is the beef picante, one of the picante beef, and it's got a really nice heat. Not overbearing, not overpowering, but it's there, and it tastes really nice, actually. Everything reconstituted really well. Not that there's a lot in there, but as a soup, I do find it to be more of a hot drink with a little bit of stuff in it, rather than a meal. At 50 or 60 calories, it's definitely not going to fill you up. It's not going to be something that's going to take you to the next level while you're out there. But as a quick pick-me-up drink with a little extra kick, I think this thing is great. Or take it to that other level, throw it in with some ramen, some noodles, some of your potatoes, and you've got yourself a pretty good, solid meal. So there you go, guys. These are from Wild Zora. Small little soups. Real soup, real quick. So if you guys are in the market for something like this, or just want something else to add to your backpacking or hiking supplies, give this stuff a try. Taste is on point, and they're super lightweight. 13 grams for the package. Not much there to worry about carrying. and it could add just a little bit of a kick to your ramen, take it to the next level, or just as a pick-me-up out on the trail. You need just a little something to keep you going. This could be it. Well guys, thanks for checking it out. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I will see you guys down the trail.